Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap for Friday, May 9, 2025 is here. In today's episode, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, ambushes John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, summons Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, plus Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Masinswood, Bond. Steffy tells Hope that Liam has a brain tumor. He's dying. Hope seems to be in disbelief. She tries to call Liam, but Steffy stops her. Steffy finally goes through how she found out. It was really random. She just happened to go to Bill's house and Liam was on the ground. She called 911, and they thought it was a brain injury at first. Later, doctors realized Liam has a brain mass. Hope brings up treatments. Her rival informs her that the tumor is inoperable. Steffy mentions that Liam wanted her to keep the secret, but she felt Hope deserved to know. Hope thanks her for that. Hope starts to cry when they bring up Liam and the girls. She doesn't know how to say goodbye. Steffy reaches out to embrace Hope. At the Cliff House, Finn talks to Liam about the situation. Liam says most of the time he feels fine. Then he nearly collapses. He finally admits that he's been having dizzy spells. It's a few times a day now. This doesn't surprise Finn. The doctor promises they are doing everything possible to extend his time on Earth. But he'll need emotional support and he needs to let his loved ones say goodbye. What about Hope, Bill, and Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks? Finn brings up that Kelly Spencer, Sofia Perez, and Beth Spencer, Jordan Lynn Ariza, won't be okay if they aren't prepared for his death. The bold and the beautiful recap for today's episode reveals that at Il Giardino, Luna comes in to talk to Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Luna wants a relationship with her father. Sheila and Luna bond over how alike they are. Then Sheila brings up how much Luna is maturing and growing up. Luna is upset nobody wants anything to do with her, but refuses to allow Steffy to block her from Finn. Sheila warns that Finn always sides with Steffy. Luna starts to stomp out. When Sheila asks where she is going, Luna says to see her dad. At the Cliff House, Luna walks in. Finn is caught off guard. Luna already knows Steffy is gone. She checked before sneaking in. The doctor says he's busy, but Luna doesn't leave. Luna begs him not to turn his back on her. Over at Il Giardino, Liam texts Bill and asks him to meet. Opening scene, Spencer Publications. A call that changes everything. Bill Spencer stood at the edge of his office window, arms crossed, the Los Angeles skyline twinkling beyond the glass like a promise he once believed in. Dressed in his signature black, he was distracted, a rare thing for the tycoon. Something had been off lately, not with business, but in his gut. Just as Justin entered with a stack of contracts, Bill's phone buzzed urgently. Come to the Forrester guest house. Alone, it's about Luna. No name, no other details. Just that cryptic message. Justin raised an eyebrow. That look on your face usually means someone's going to get sued or punched. Bill pocketed his phone and walked out without a word. The urgency in that message, he felt it in his bones. Scene 2. Forrester Guest House. Luna's ambush. Meanwhile, Luna sat alone in the dimly lit Forrester guest house, her face pale, her hands trembling slightly. Earlier, she'd received a message too, but hers had been from an anonymous number threatening to expose a secret she thought buried. She didn't know whether to run, confess, or fight back. But one thing was certain, she needed help. Then, click, the door opened slowly. It wasn't the anonymous sender, it was Bill Spencer. Luna, his voice was softer than she expected. You texted me? I didn't, she whispered. Someone else must have. But, I'm glad you're here. Bill closed the door behind him, concern overtaking confusion. Luna looked like she hadn't slept in days. And then, without warning, the lights went out. A shadow emerged from the hallway. Who's there? Bill barked, stepping protectively in front of Luna. Out stepped Penelope Penny Escobar, Luna's old friend from design school who had vanished under mysterious circumstances. "Hello, Luna," Penny said, her tone saccharine and sinister. "Did you think you could pretend I didn't exist?" Scene 3. Forrester Creations. Hope and Steffy, truce over tea. Back at Forrester Creations, the mood was surprisingly serene. Steffy and Hope sat in the executive lounge, sipping herbal tea, a visual that would have stunned anyone who knew their long, tumultuous history. Hope set down her cup. "You've changed," she said. "I mean that." Steffy looked up, a little wary. "Is that a compliment or a warning?" "Maybe both," Hope smiled. "But today..." The two women shared a moment of vulnerable silence. Grief, regret, shared motherhood. It bound them in ways neither could deny anymore. Steffy exhaled. "We've been through so much. Maybe it's time we stop seeing each other as enemies." "Maybe it's time we act like sisters," Hope replied. Scene 4. Forrester Guest House. Secrets and Threats. Back in the guest house, Bill had had enough. "You've got 10 seconds to explain what you want," he growled at Penny. Penny circled them, her eyes gleaming with resentment. "I want Luna to admit what she did. To me, to herself, to the world." "I haven't done anything to you," Luna said, her voice shaking. "Oh, haven't you?" Penny shot back. "You stole my internship. Lied to cover up your little accident with RJ. Left me to clean up the mess in Paris while you ran off and played fairy princess at Forrester." Bill stepped forward. "If you've got a problem with someone, take it up like an adult. But ambushing her, threatening her, I have evidence," Penny snapped. The real reason Luna ended up at Forrester. The secret her mother tried to bury. Luna's face drained of color. "Penny, don't." Penny smirked. "Should I tell him, or will you?" Bill looked between them. "Luna, what is she talking about?" Scene 5. Logan Mansion. Brooke's advice, Ridge's worry. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan stood in the living room of her estate, sipping a glass of wine and flipping through photo albums. Ridge entered quietly, watching her. "You always go to the past when things feel uncertain," he noted. Brooke smiled faintly. "Some memories are the only things that still feel safe." "You heard about Luna?" Ridge asked. "I did. And I also heard something about Bill getting involved." Ridge frowned. "That worries me. Bill never does anything halfway." "Maybe that's what Luna needs," Brooke said softly. "Someone who won't let her spiral." "Or someone who'll make things worse," Ridge countered. Scene 6. Forrester Guest House. The secret is out. Luna finally broke. "I didn't mean to lie," she whispered. "But my mother made me promise. She said it would ruin everything." Bill stepped closer. "Ruin what, my father?" she confessed. "I don't know who he is. My mom always said it was some man from her past. But Penny found something, an old letter. And it might have been you." Bill froze. "What?" "She's lying," Penny said quickly. "I only said that to get her attention. But the truth is, Luna doesn't know who her father is. And now she's afraid it could be someone worse." Luna stared at the floor. "I was drugged at the party, and I don't remember everything. What if RG isn't the father of my baby?" Bill staggered back. "You're pregnant?" Luna nodded. "I didn't want to say anything until I was sure. But Penny has photos, texts, things she hacked from my phone. She's threatening to go public." Penny pulled out a flash drive and dropped it on the table. Bill picked it up. "You'd ruin someone's life over what? Jealousy?" "I want justice," Penny said. "She ruined my life." Bill narrowed his eyes. "You're going to walk away, now, or I will end your career before it begins." Penny laughed. "You think I care about fashion? This is bigger than a dress." "Then go to the police," Bill said. "Because if you come near Luna again, I will press charges." Penny hesitated, then stormed out. Scene 7. Spencer Publications. Justin's revelation. Back at Spencer Publications, Justin was reviewing surveillance footage. Something about the timing of Bill's text alert had piqued his curiosity. He froze the frame. Someone had cloned Bill's phone using a nearby Bluetooth device. Justin muttered, "Whoever wanted Bill and Luna together planned this down to the minute." And then he saw it. A figure in the footage. Remy, the mysterious new intern who had been coincidentally shadowing Katie recently. Justin grabbed his phone. "Bill, you've got another problem." Hope and Steffi continued talking, now laughing lightly over stories about Douglas and Kelly's recent mischief at school. Hope paused. "Especially then. I'm done with trying to rewrite history." Steffi smiled. "Then maybe we both have a chance to start fresh." They raised their teacups like a truce sealed in jasmine and honey. But outside, watching through the glassed pomas, his face unreadable, his heart shattered. Final scene. Cliffhanger. Luna's choice. As Bill drove Luna back to her apartment, the night quiet and tense, she finally turned to him. "If it's true," she whispered, "if you are my father." "What then?" Bill looked at her, emotion flickering in his eyes. "Then I'd do what I should have done from the beginning. Protect you. Always." But Luna didn't smile. She looked away, her hands resting gently on her stomach. Because the bigger question wasn't about her father. It was about her child, and the growing possibility that R.G. Forrester wasn't the father after all. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFULUPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.